All right, microphone. There we go. Sorry I was late, guys. I don't know why my microphone has been doing this. It doesn't process that it's plugged in for some reason. I have to unplug it and replug it in. It's not the microphone directly, the interface, the Scarlett Focusrite. I probably need to get a new one. It's very old. It's a layover from when I played guitar every day. So I just lucked out that I already had one when I started streaming. I was late because OBS is being a weirdo. Hey, Valiant. OBS is being super weird. It refused to connect to Restream, so I had to reconnect my Google account to Restream with two-factor authentication, but it failed to send me the text, so I had to use some convoluted offline, two-stage authentication through my phone, which it worked. It finally connected. Then the microphone didn't work. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Restream is weird sometimes. Twitch used to do this too, so it's not unique to Restream. It's just a little more complicated to fix because it's 3 different platforms that you're streaming to at the same time. When it was Twitch, you just connected to Twitch. When it's Restream, I mean, it's basically the same thing, but you have to verify that it's working on all the different platforms. So I went through YouTube and Facebook and Twitch to make sure everything was good. I'm going to start streaming to Reddit. I think that would be funny. Get shit posted. Literally just stream to the Twitch fails page. Pretty sure I'm not allowed to do that, but that would be funny. I need to actually edit the footage of the spider. I don't know if you were here for that, but I need to edit the footage of the spider and put that on Twitch fails. Because that was funny, dude. That was real funny. Infra is hiding for some reason. Give me a second. What? Oh, there we are. I don't know why it was hiding. That's really weird. Don't remember precisely where I was either. No, I'm not worried about... How is hair getting hung in the very edge of my phone case? Stop it. It's probably in my recent... Let's see. Kickstarter for ceramic keycaps. Ooh, I want to do that so bad. Okay, so let's see. We did the question mark achievement. And now we're in the Pinefell pumping station. There's 1 missable achievement, 2 geocaches, 6 documents, 1 repairable spot, and 7 photographs. Okay, let me scooch some stuff out of the way here. Can I scooch you over? Yeah. Oh, I may not be able to do it that way. How did I do it last time? I had it rigged up so that I could lean it, but I've also moved my monitor a little bit. Up, monitor. I want a natural viewing angle. Thank you. Oh, but now I can't lean it. Shit. Maybe I'll lower you a little bit. Just a little bit. I had this set up last time, but last night I was working in Blender and in Photoshop. So I had things moved around so that I could use the drawing tablet. Hey, Captain. How are you today? So now I have to... Yeah, here we go. What I did yesterday was I pushed my my standard keyboard. What is under this? What is under this? There is nothing under this. Why are you being weird, keyboard? What are you wobbling on? Oh, it's the actual cable? The power cable? That is not raised enough that should do that. Okay. Oh. One thing I hate is how they set up the feet on this razor. It has 2 height adjustments, which is fine, except the left foot always likes to fall out. I woke up. So I think I had 2 illnesses. I think I had sinusitis, maybe COVID, but I think I had maybe sinusitis and something else. Because I got better, like almost completely better. And now I've got a different kind of sickness. I know I was complaining about it some on stream last night, but I woke up this morning and like could not swallow. My throat hurt so bad. I actually made a recording of me attempting to sing Barry White because when I woke up this morning, I was really deeply talking like this. It was funny, but I'm a bad singer, so I didn't keep it. Sorry, chat. You don't get to enjoy that experience. But yeah, other than a really sore throat and some pressure behind my eyes, I took a bunch of medicine for it. So I'm going to be honest with you, chat. I feel a little high. I wish I didn't. I knew when I got out of the shower that I felt like woozy headed and a little bit euphoric. And I'm like, oh, I might have overdone the cough syrup a little bit. Shit. So hopefully that wears off, because I don't like having my consciousness altered while I'm trying to do something like this. We'll see how that plays out. It's unintentional, I promise. I had no intention on robo tripping. All right, so I got my, there we go. I got my phone set so it won't go to sleep. My day isn't amazing either. A simple request from a friend of the family to back up some old Windows PC data with their self-employment stuff on it and a copy it to a new PC turned into, oh, there's several business programs on it and the new computer is, oh no, really? So they need business programs for the 2020 M1 Mac Mini that were previously on a Windows PC. They don't know anything about computers, do they? I mean, it depends on the software. If the business software in question is Office, we can do that. That's a reasonable thing. I've ran Office on Macintosh, although when you work with complex tables, I found that my Windows brethren would have broken tables if I use the tables in like a Word document. You know, if I did a simple table, sometimes it would break when seen on Windows. And I had the same problem with Linux when I used LibreOffice and exported to a docx file type. It also would break. Well, do they have an equivalent of Wine for Mac? I actually don't know. I don't know how that would even work. Like you end up going, like you could definitely run something like Parallels and then just get them a cracked version of Windows within their Mac. But that's such a convoluted solution. And it would probably be broken because the architecture for the M1s is so different. Although my girlfriend has one, she uses it for her therapy sessions and she loves it. And to be fair, it outpaces all my Linux machines, which annoys me. I wish that architecture were open sourced. I really do. Although there is a project based on Arch Linux that will be coming to the M1 soon. Or already has technically, but they're working out all the kinks. Give me a second. I'll look this up really quickly. God, what was it called? Let me scoot my damn keyboard back down here. It's so far up. I hate this keyboard. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I hate this keyboard. For M1 Mac. I had to think about it. What is it called? What is it called? Asahi. Asahi is what I'm talking about. Yes, but it's convoluted. You need Parallels for M1, Win 10, ARM Beta, and then they... oh, wow. Adaption inside Win 10 has to run the native x86, 32, and 64-bit architectures. Yeah. I didn't say it was a good solution, but that's where my brain would have started if I were trying to find a solution. Like, honestly, your best bet would probably to get an ARM-based Linux distribution running in Parallels, and then within that, run Wine to run your Windows applications. At least you'd maybe have more stability. I don't know. It's all convoluted. That's so awful. That's so awfully convoluted. I don't know of a good solution to that, man. Return the Mac is probably the best solution. Get a Windows PC. There are some really nice Windows PCs out there. You know, I miss when IBM owned the ThinkPad, but, you know, get them a Lenovo ThinkPad. A good Lenovo ThinkPad running Windows will be fine. It will be fine. Or be like, Lenovo is sus. I'm not as big a fan of Lenovo as the old IBM ThinkPads, obviously. I use all the operating systems. They are all specialized for different things. I tend to lean towards open source Linux distributions, Unix-based distributions, BSDs, and the like. Just because, as a general rule, I believe that necessary software should be free and open source. I don't believe that should extend to like video games necessarily. I think that if you're an artist and a developer who's making a game, that is not a necessary piece of software. It shouldn't necessarily be open sourced unless maybe within that game is an application that you created to help you with some portion of the process, in which case that individual module should probably be open sourced. But I'm not super hardcore about the open source thing. I prefer it, but it's not. My solution, the old computer, was a big ass mid tower from 2008 with a Core 2 quad in it. I'm going to give him an ITX Intel based mini PC and a Mac Mini like case and tell him new Mac computer for internet, etc., and a Wintel PC for business. The PC is a gift from me to them. So if anyone argues, that is bravo. So I said the best solution was to ditch the Mac and get a Windows. Oh, that's right. It's a mini. For some reason, I went to laptops instantly. One cool thing about those old quad cores is that you can core boot them. Oh my God, it's been forever since I studied this, and like I said, I'm a little under the influence. But you can put all open source architecture in the BIOS of those old quad and duos. I don't know precisely what the CPU architecture is, but I want to say the Intel duos, you can straight up core boot most of them and replace the BIOS and then put Linux on top of that and have a completely open source platform from bottom to top. A lot of people do them with ThinkPads. Give me a second. Let me look this up too, because it's my brain isn't there, chat. I'm sorry. Yeah, extended firmware platform that delivers lightning fast and secure boot experience on modern computers and embedded systems. It's not exactly core boot. LibreBoot. LibreBoot was the one that I was thinking of specifically. I'm pretty sure it was LibreBoot. You can LibreBoot old. LibreBoot is a freedom-respecting boot firmware that initializes the hardware, memory controllers, and all that on certain Intel and AMD computers. It's completely open source. You can replace your BIOS firmware with this. And it's also exceptionally quick. So if you have like an old ThinkPad lying around and you LibreBoot it and throw a good sparse Spartan Linux distribution, like an Arch-based distribution, Gen 2, something like that, it will be wicked fast. Yes, yeah. So there is a problem where some of them you can't completely rewrite the firmware. There's stuff that is physically embedded in the system that you can't get rid of that is proprietary. But I want to say the old ThinkPad T50s or T500s, again, my brain is sluggish today. You can straight up LibreBoot them. You could just everything can be open source in those, which is why I like the old IBM ThinkPads. If you just need something for work, like if you're not coding a big video game, you don't need crazy graphics. If you just need a development machine for like a web server-side web development and shit like that, then old ThinkPad will work fine. It'll work perfectly fine. That right there will make a huge difference. So is that is the Samsung Evo NVMe? Is that a PCI slot SSD, or is that a oh my God, SATA. That's what I thought. I thought it was a SATA. Thank you. I am so slow today. My brain. Oh my God. I am so sorry, chat. This is going to be an interesting day. Let's get started. Let's get started in this game. Let's put game capture back on. I don't know why I'm so slow. I feel super nerfed. Oh yeah, it'll definitely, for a casual user, they won't notice any difference. I'm glad I'm not like I was when I was a kid, because I pushed stuff until it broke. Absolutely pushed stuff until it, what the hell? I never noticed this before. Look at all the wheels. Oh, my headphones have Yes, I was. So here, let's go ahead and do that. I'm sorry if you're new here. We'll even quit to desktop just so that we don't have any issues. I keep meaning to, and I keep forgetting to. There are so many games, though. There are so many games. I have to actually go into Steam and look at, not at already streamed, but at need to stream. And this is my list of games that I technically need to stream. Oh, and then I have to make a list. I might not do this on stream until the end, but please make me do it at the end of stream today because I will 100% forget. I keep forgetting. But chances are it's going to take me the rest of the week to 90% this game, so you'll have all weekend. My plan is to start my next game Monday. So hopefully you guys will have until Monday to vote on the game. I got really distracted. I ended up going down a rabbit hole last night of using Blender sculpting in Blender. I'd never done it before. I have some familiarity with ZBrush and stuff, but not with Blender, and I ended up going down one hell of a rabbit hole. There are some things I don't like as much about it. Like things that ZBrush does a little bit better. There are some bugs like remeshing too small will crash Blender. It actually crashed my PC at one point. Which that's my fault. That's basically user error. But also just some ease of use stuff. It will also say when I'm writing a script, it'll say I'm playing Scrivener, which is a bit of proprietary software that was originally designed for the Macintosh that I love for writing. But a lot of that... Okay, so I just came up through this. A lot of that has to do with... I know you're going to hate this, Brant. I know you're going to hate this because you're maybe even a little more old hat than me when it comes to Linux. I think it's either you or Sigourn. I love Emacs. I love Emacs org mode for writing. You can absolutely use org mode in Emacs to outline and write a novel, no problem. And it's actually the closest thing I found to a system that is similar to Scrivener, because I can clone my my document and have one collapsed and one not collapsed, so that I have what looks like an outline in one window and what is my actual document that I'm working on in the other. It's not a window, it's technically a buffer, but you know what I mean. My internet is being weird, chat. I am real tempted to go restart my internet. I may restart my internet before we get started. Technically, I use Vim bindings in Emacs because I think Vim bindings are more intuitive. I'm going to keep an eye on my internet. If it starts acting really weird, chat, I am going to disconnect. I used Nano for a long time, and then once I got used to Vim, I used to think that people were just being elitist when they said that they preferred using Vim. But once you start actually using Vim, you're like, oh shit, this is actually amazing in comparison. Why is my encoder being weird? Is there something running in the background? Oh, there is something running in the background. Let me close Chrome. Chrome has a bad habit of eating up all of my RAM. I bet my encoding improves instantly. Yeah, so, okay. Problem solved. I'm not going to escort this guy, although it would be fun. So we want to walk up the stairs in order to reach an area next to the cliff. Directly on the left is a damaged building. I will tell you, I promise you, if you sit down, if you just take 1 hour, 1 day to learn Vim bindings and to learn to use it, just 1 hour, you will realize how much harder it is to actually use Nano. So, like, the barrier to entry for Nano is much lower, but doing more complicated tasks is way lower in Vim. Way lower in Vim. Way, 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 way lower. I wish I had known that when I started, because I thought that it was nonsense. I just thought people were being elitist. And then when I learned it, I can't go back now, chat. Oh yeah, that is a good point. But there is an interactive Vim tutorial that's built into most instances of Vim. I can't remember what it's called though. I can't remember what it's called. I haven't used it, and well, I never used it. I just learned Vim the old school way. But yeah, so I have to walk up the stairs in order to reach the area next to the cliff. Directly on the left is a damaged building. Take a photo. What? Where? Oh, I see. Okay. Walk to the opposite side of this small building to find a geocache directly next to the cliff. Okay. Yep, see it.
Another one.
Beautiful. Right. Well, I think a lot of it, too, is that VI is installed in Arch by default, which is sort of a stripped-down version of Vim. And so you're basically going to have to use VI or install another text editor. And if you're a new user, you may not know how to do that, you know? On Pac-Man, you'd have to do like oh, God. In a fresh install, you'd have to edit the sudoers file, if I remember correctly, and then sudo pacman tac syu nano, and it's actually more complicated than just using VI. But I haven't had to install Arch in a long time, so I may be misremembering all that. I haven't used Linux every day in probably 6 months now, which is sad. I miss it. I used to use it all the time. Okay, so yeah, you find a damaged fence directly next to the cliff building. Find a geocache, right? Walk all the way along the cliff until you find a damaged fence. Is it this way or that way? I don't remember. It doesn't say which way I'm supposed to be going to get to the damaged fence, but okay. Is that damaged? Oh. Oh, I thought I could get out of that. I was about to be excited. When I log into shells that aren't Bash or launch Emacs or Vim as a text... Yeah. I mean, it's all personal preference. Use what works for you. That's perfectly fine.
Someone should get that fixed.
And I know just enough to get myself in trouble, if I'm being perfectly honest. Right, and then continue walking in the direction to find a big amount of trees and bushes. Behind them is a small cave with a geocache in it. Or next to it. Where are you, cave? Where are you, cave? I don't see a cave here. They're lying to me, chat. Oh, there is. There is a cave. But I can't get in. There's a geocache around here somewhere, it says. What does it say? Behind them is a small cave with a geocache inside. There's also a document lying next to it. Oh, okay, I can get in here. I got hung. I got hung on an object.
A geocache.
Absolutely. Absolutely. For the most part, there are going to be features in almost any IDE that you're completely oblivious to. And the capabilities are much greater than you'll ever know because you'll never need to use them. Andrew Hertz made the machine that became a legend in Stahlberg, a creature once known as the Rod of the Something Ground. Machine runs sand, rocks, water. The machine because something to save the poor people. The hell is this? This makes literally no sense, chat. I can't read any of that. The hell does that say?
Fascinating.
I didn't know that existed. But I don't use... Well, Windows kind of forces me into a situation where I use Notepad, but when I'm on Windows, I use Notepad++ as my notepad. Leave the cave and go to the blue door on the huge building next to you. There's a pink card. Yep. Come on. Sorry, chat. All right. Entering this is the pump station. Oh my god, this is where I first started fucking everything up. I remember this. Okay, so this is the generator room. There's a blue valve in here that I need to take with me somewhere. There it is. Yep. Go through the next door.
It's me. I'm somewhere near the Bergman's house. I barely got out there before the ceiling caved in.
Are you serious?
I'm always serious. Now I'm at this control center of sorts. What do I do?
There should be a way to enter another part of the tunnels from there. I'm not very comfortable sending you down there again, but it's invaluable that we know the full extent of the damage.
Don't stop
I'll
the
take
water.
care of it.
Don't pollute the
Thanks.
water with red line source unless you got the chlorine up. Oh man, I wish I could pin that. 1 second. I'm copying your message here. It's being a little weird. Sorry if you're just joining us. We are trying to 90% this game. That's what I'm going to call it. And in so doing, wait, yeah. As far as VS Code, I never used it a lot. I have very little experience with it. I have used it, but I have not used it a lot by any stretch of the imagination. I like Notepad++ because of how simple it is. I like something that is simple and to the point. But I understand VS Code is when you're getting much deeper into coding. I have used it with C# and Godot before. And I once upon a time tried to learn C++. I never did. I am not good with the C languages. Java was the thing that I studied in college, and I used to know it pretty well, but... Oh, you're probably right, yeah. And VS Code is a smaller version, right? VS Code is the smaller, the bite-sized version of... Is it Visual Studio? I don't fucking remember. So, I've got the thing, right? Did I close this door? Where did I come from? Where did I come from? I need to keep track of where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Can I do? To the left is a staircase, to the right the main room, and in front lies the pool room. First go on the stairs to the left. As soon as you reach the next floor, so am I going up? Go up the stairs to the left. I thought, for whatever reason, I didn't read it. As soon as you reach the next floor, you can look into the pool room to the left. Take a photo of the broken pipe above the pools. Okay. Problem solved. Don't go into the office to the right yet, but continue walking along the railing to find another document, D2, on the balcony. Next door is another document, D3. Now enter the office and find a third document we're going to call D4. Okay. So, document 1.
Interesting.
And then on the opposite side will be D3 or whatever. Wait, what did it say? It said that there was 2 documents. I misread something. But continue walking along the railing. On the balcony next door is another document. But where is next door? What does it mean by that? That's an annoying way to describe a thing. Oh. Maybe this. My friends and lab family gave me the results of your sample, blah, blah, blah. Take a picture of that. And then there's a third document in the office. Hacking this around with me seems silly, but okay. I can interact with the computer, but I don't want to do that yet, I don't think.
Fascinating.
Grab the keys next to it. Okay. Better than before. To the left is a computer. We will now fix this pumping station and make it work. I will, from now on, mark the steps needed to fix this plant by using italicized text. Step 1, at the computer. Turn on the blue pipe in front of you, P4. What? Help me out here, chat. I always assumed that VS Code was a smaller bite-sized version of Visual Studio, but what do I know, dude? I don't know. I'm not a full-time developer like a lot of you guys are. I should finish my college degree and with a focus in software engineering because I really enjoyed it. I'm just not very knowledgeable. I'll be the first to admit that I'm a script kiddie. Yeah, there you go. You guys feel good. You guys are all elite. You're all zero cool and shit. So it says, step 1, at the computer, turn on the light blue pipe at the top left. That's not top left, but okay. Is this the one that I'm supposed to be turning on? Yeah, this doesn't make sense. It says light blue pipe. So it might be this. The open close. So we're going to quick save here. Actually, what we're going to do, we're going to exit. I'm going to save this. I think it means the teal pipe. Why it says light blue, I don't know. I think of that as teal. The flush line. So, yes, this one. Okay, so we're going to open, close this one. So that one's now open. Go into the next room, the pipe room. Take the stairs down and leave the room by the doors behind the pipes to each... Man, this guide gets weird here. So, it says that go into the next room, the pipe room, which is this one, yeah. Take the stairs down. And leave the room by the doors. Leave the room by the doors behind the pipes to reach the main room, which I think is this main room. Is this the main room? Yes, there's so there's a couple of doors that lead in here, so it makes sense that he said doors. Take a photo of the broken cement behind the pipe. Boom.
I'm pretty sure that's not meant to be like that.
This is such a weird way to play. Okay. There's also a broken cement near the A4 pipe to your right. Okay. I see it. Wow, this is complicated. Go through the door near the facility plan to reach the staircase. The facility plan. Oh, I see. Okay. Reach the staircase. Go through the door near the facility, right? This time, take the door to the water pools, which is in here, right? Yep, these are the water pools. Wow. The first pool is not filled yet. Push the button to fill it with water. Ah, alright. Return to the pipe room we crossed earlier. Open up the 2 pipes that are still turned off by turning the valves. Which ones are turned off? This one and this one. So the other 2 are on. Just double checking. Okay. Let's start from the left. Here we go. Okay. Every pipe should now have a green light next to it. Leave the building complex and turn the red valve that is located near the red pipe outside. I'm gonna set this somewhere. Because it says to take this valve, but am I supposed to run around with the damn valve the whole time? Come on now. Turn the valve near the red pipe, which is this guy. Okay. Yep. Step 4, leave the building complex and turn the red valve that is located near the red pipe outside. Takes a minute. Oh, it goes on the blue line, right? Well, I'm gonna follow this in order. Right, then step 5, go back to the computer and open the red pipe. And open the red pipe 2, turn off blue pipe 1. So this is red pipe 2, red pipe, blue pipe 2. So it says to go back to the computer and open red pipe 2. Okay. And turn off blue pipe 1. Do you remember the blue valve we found earlier? Go outside of the building, set the blue valve near the blue pipe, and turn it off. Okay, that's what I thought. You are correct, good sir. What? Weird momentum there. I don't know what that was about. I miss the teddy bear. I'm not gonna lie. I miss it. I do. I 100% miss my teddy bear. How did I get over this last time? I feel like I did some madness. I went through this, didn't I? I'm pretty sure is how I did it. And then you just... Yep. You have to kind of get a run at that. I'm pretty sure if you don't... You don't vault. So, blue pipe. Okay. Set the... Yep. Turn it off. So righty-tighty. Okay. Return to the pipe room. Oh. Return to the pipe room and close the pipes A3 and A4. Is this A3 and A4? Does it say? It does not say. I think it does on the other side. Yeah, there's A3 and A4. It's not these, right? It is not. So I have to close A3 and A4. Okay, just making sure I got it. Now I have to return to the pool room, which is in here. Okay. Return to the pool room and drain pool 4 and grab the keys inside. Oh, I see the keys. I don't know if I noticed these keys last time. Beautiful. Ah, and this is so I can climb out. Smooth. All right. Then refill it again. Open up pipes A3 and A4 again. And open up the blue valve outside. Ah, they appear only on draining. That's why I never noticed it. That's interesting. I didn't know that. That makes perfect sense. Okay. I have to go out here. If I remember right, I'm going through here. Oh, I have to go to the blue valve room. Shoot. Is it through here? Not the blue valve room, but wrong way. Cool that I opened that, but it's not what I needed. Trying to find my there it is. Trying to find my way back to the blue valve outside. Okay. Yep. And then open up the blue valve outside of the pumping station again. Go back to the building we encountered at the very beginning. This is the chlorination building. Open it with the key from the office and push the button. This building? Yep, chlorine tank. Push the button, return to the computer, and open all the pipes. Alright. It's interesting, whenever you play this, you're just like opening and closing random shit because you don't really know. There are some clues that tell you what you're supposed to do, but man, this is a complicated task. You can't pretend like it's not. I don't know how many playthroughs it would have taken me to have figured this out all the way. Open, close, open, close, open,
There we
close.
go.
Yeah. The system should now be fully running again. Award you with an achievement R1. Oh, I must have done this correctly because I didn't get an achievement. Interesting. Go back into the pool room and open the door at the far back. Huh, I must have got this first try because I just got the achievement. Or I didn't just get the achievement. I must have already had it. Wow, did you see that? I wasn't actually pressing anything. What is going on? I swear sometimes there's input lag in this game. You think the guide contains a mistake? Do you think I messed it up? I'm going to give you a second to tell me what the mistake is. We can try it a different way. Actually, while you're doing that, I'm going to go check. I think my sister is back. I'll be right back. Sorry, I was checking on my sister. You opened the impure red water lines and therefore pumped it into the water supply. In my honest opinion, you have to open the chlorine on the tank on the control PC first, then open the red pipe valves. Well, what we can do is we can... Okay, let me look at these steps again. So, first pull's not filled. Oh, wait. On the computer, turn on the light blue pipe in the top left. Go in the next room, the pipe room, take the stairs down, leave the room by the doors behind the pipes and reach the main room. Take a photo of the broken cement behind the pipe in P4. There's 2 pictures there. Go through the door near the facility plan to reach the staircase again. This time take the door to the water pools. The first pool's not filled yet, so push the button. Return to the pipe room we crossed earlier. Open up the 2 pipes that are still turned off by turning the valves. Those are the red pipes, right? Well, let's do what we'll do is we'll go escape, save game. We'll save this to slot 2, and then we'll load game, and we'll load save slot 1. Okay. So the first thing that we need to do, which step would I be replacing here? So right, so we do want to do this first. We do want to open up the chlorine thing, right? Open all the teal valves. Open all the teal valves first, right? Okay, so if we open all the teal valves first, let's go down and take pictures. Get the keys, open the tank shed, and open the tank. So that's the first thing that you would do. Okay. Let's see if we get the achievement this way. I must have already gotten the keys. So let's go down. I might as well put this on the blue thing while I'm out there anyway. Wait. Yeah, I'm going to the chlorine room, which actually the quickest way is this way. This way. It says exit. So we'll go through here. Okay. Might as well put this on here while I'm here. We don't have to turn it yet. Boom. We'll go here. Okay, do this. And then do we do everything else normal? If I don't get the achievement this time, I'm going to go back to my previous save. But if we do everything else normal, then... Oh, I need to take the pictures. I missed those pictures in this version.